Hello everyone, welcome back to Business Unboxed. Today we are diving into an important topic that could affect our wallets. Donald Trump has won the election and we are going to explore how his victory might impact the Indian stock market. Don't worry, I'll keep it simple and easy to understand. Let's start with something called interest rates. This is the cost of borrowing money. When interest rates are low, people and businesses can borrow money easily, which helps the economy grow. With Trump back in power, he's likely to push for policies that could keep inflation high. So what does this mean for India? If the US Federal Reserve decides to be slower in lowering interest rates, it could lead to foreign investors pulling their money out of India. Why? Because they might find better returns back home. This can reduce the flow of money into our stock market, making it tougher for our businesses to grow and for stock prices to rise. Next, let's talk about trade policies. Trade is how countries buy and sell goods from each other. Trump has a history of being protective about trade, meaning he might impose higher taxes called tariffs on goods coming from other countries, including India. For instance, if Indian companies that make medicines or tech products face higher taxes when selling in the US, they might earn less money. If these companies struggle, their stock prices could drop, which is not good news for our stock market. Now let's discuss China. Trump views China as a competitor and has taken a tough stance against them. With companies moving their production away from China, India could stand to benefit greatly. Why? Because India has a large market and is focusing on increasing domestic production. If more companies choose India for their factories, it could create jobs and boost our economy. When the economy is thriving, stock prices generally go up, which is fantastic for investors. Now let's touch on global stability. Trump has expressed a desire to resolve conflicts, such as the ongoing issues between Russia and Ukraine. If he can help reduce these tensions, it could lead to a more stable global market. When investors feel confident and secure, they are more likely to invest in markets like India. This can lead to more capital flowing into our stock market, helping it grow. Now, before we wrap up, let's talk about H-1B visas. Many Indian professionals work in the US on H-1B visas, especially in tech and engineering sectors. Trump's immigration policies may affect these visa holders. If he introduces stricter regulations, it could lead to a decrease in skilled talent coming to the US. This might create short-term challenges for Indian companies that rely on these skilled workers for their US operations. However, if India can attract some of this talent back, or encourage more domestic production, it could balance the scales and potentially lead to growth in our economy and stock market. In summary, Trump's victory presents a mix of challenges and opportunities for the Indian stock market. We need to keep an eye on how his policies affect interest rates, trade, global relations, and the situation with H-1B visas. Thank you for joining me today. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Share it with your friends and subscribe to our channel. See you next time.